You read it and you read the right answer and you can see it in the passage. How do you study that other than you're just missing it? I mean, it's there, and you're trying to do it in the time frame or whatever, but you're just missing it. So I'm like, it doesn't seem like it's a skill set as far as reading logically. It's just recognizing it.
Well, the question then is, why are you missing it?
Yeah.
If you can find the key lines that support a given answer choice, then it's easier. But that sentence or that line is surrounded by a bunch of other sentences that don't serve you in getting the correct answer. And so it's about pulling out that key piece of information amidst all the stuff that is not useful to you in that moment. So it's about being able to quickly find what you need when you need it and cut away the stuff that you don't want. And that goes all the way back to the very beginning of that passage when you first read it, the initial read. Were you placing the information in the appropriate buckets? Evidence, conclusion, a first viewpoint, a second viewpoint, the author's opinion. So it all comes back to that initial approach. The first time you read it, were you interpreting and analyzing it in the right way? Were you reading for the content, or were you reading for the structure, how they go about presenting the different arguments in the passage? And did you understand what they were saying, or was there a lot of complexity, some of which may have gone over your head? They use a lot of advanced vocabulary words. It's hard to know sometimes what role different sentences play in the argument, and to know what is the main point versus something that is technically true and accurate in the passage, but is not the focus of the passage. In the course, I've been doing these deep dives where we'll spend an entire hour just looking at one passage in depth, not even covering the questions. An entire hour discussing approximately 450 words, which is about 15, 20 sentences. So we break it down sentence by sentence, even word by word sometimes. And I'll have students point out the particular sections of the passage that gave them trouble. And we'll look at that in even more depth. And we'll say, how can you understand a particular word without the ability to Google the definition? How can you get it from the context? Or if you can't get it, how can you move on and understand the passage as a whole despite that? So I've got several of those classes recorded inside the course. I'll be doing many more in the coming weeks. I even have one coming up tonight. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.